Welcome back to Star Watch Orbit. We hope that you enjoyed all the movies that came out this past weekend and the new episodes of the 12 Dates of Christmas as well. And we hope that you will enjoy the ones that are coming up, because we've got a whole slew of new movies coming out, as well as 2 new episodes of the 12 Dates of Christmas. They are the penultimate and finale episodes of that mini-series. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We will start off with Great American Family. And on Great American Family, on December 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, is Another Sweet Christmas, a sequel to a movie that came out last season, and it stars Candace Cameron Bure and Cameron Matheson. Bure playing Sophie and Matheson playing Sam. Sophie and Sam's small town, has transformed completely into a winter wonderland and a movie set for a movie. And that movie is based on their love story. And as the spotlight begins to shine upon them, they have a lot to navigate. Yeah, because, there's a lot of pressure with expectations from other people and the fame that comes with doing the movie. And, well, I guess we're going to have to see if their love will endure, and will they be able to find moments to escape and enjoy their own true love story. So tune in on December 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to Another Sweet Christmas on Great American Family. Great American Family has another movie on December 21st called Chasing Christmas, and this stars Jillian Murray, Trevor Donovan, and co-stars Dominic Lopez. In this movie, Trevor's character is called Michael, and he has a daughter, and Jillian's character is Mia, and she has a son. And the two families want to make a child's wish come true. So they chase all over Buffalo, New York, to try and find the hottest toy that's coming out. It's the most wanted toy by kids, and it's called the Golden Glider. And they run across all kinds of festivities and adventures and a few challenges along the way. But will they find that the gift of love and family is actually the truest gift? I guess you'll have to find out. Tune in on December 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Great American Family for Chasing Christmas. Great American Family has 2 specials that are happening on Christmas Eve. The first one is on December 24th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's called Why the Nativity. In this special, Dr. David Jeremiah really recounts the event that changed all of history, and that is the birth of Jesus Christ. And in this, he talks about why the Nativity, why this was such an important event, and he follows scripture to help answer those questions. So you will want to tune in on Why the Nativity on December 24th at 3:30 p.m. on Great American Family. Also on December 24th is another special called Virgin Birth. And this follows the journey of Mary, who gave birth to Jesus. And it basically covers her whole journey, from the moment that she learns from the Lord that she's going to conceive a child to the rejection and the fears that she has, as well as society looking and frowning upon her and passing their judgment on her. And so basically we follow her journey through, and just watch her faith grow and stay steadfast through it all. And so it will be a beautiful journey, and you won't want to miss Virgin Birth. We don't have the exact time yet, but we will publish that on our Instagram, on Threads, and on Facebook. So you won't want to miss Virgin Birth, and we will let you know the time on December 24th as soon as that time is available. Moving over to Hallmark now, let's really start off with the 12 Dates of Christmas. We hope that you have been watching this mini-series. You know, it's a lot deeper than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a lot of lighthearted fun about awkward dates and so forth, but it ends up, it's about the journey of a woman who was abandoned by her mother and how that abandonment really affected her ability in, you know, interactions and establishing relationships and believing in love. So it will be fun to watch and see how she overcomes a lot of that abandonment spirit in her. Her mother is a free spirit, and she came to town in the last 2 episodes. And so in episode 5, Kate has a lot of decisions to make, and oddly she turns to her mother and for some advice, you know, which is interesting given her mother is such a free spirit and wandering spirit. She's just not someone you would probably trust her advice too much, especially since she walked out on her husband and child. But anyway, it will be interesting to see what advice she gives Kate, and you know what decision Kate decides to make as a result of that. Also, her friend Laura, who is a lawyer, you know, she has meddled a little bit and caused some interesting dynamic between Callum and Kate. And so she wants to try and fix that. And I guess we'll find out whether or not she's able to have any impact on that. And you will want to tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on December 19th for the 12 Days of Christmas, episode 5. And on December 19th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is episode 6 of the 12 Dates Till Christmas. And in episode 6, you know, Kate thought she's made her choice. She has worked hard at making her choice on her 12th date. She has made her choice and she feels really good about her choice. Well, until she gets a little bit of information from her friend Laura. As I said, Laura is an attorney, and she's done some digging into the backgrounds of some of these potential dates. So will Kate stick with her decision, or will she turn to a different decision? You'll have to tune in to the finale episode of the 12 Dates Till Christmas on December 19th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. On December 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time is A Make or Break Holiday starring Hunter King and Evan Roderick. Excuse us, we're having a lot of heavy wind, so if you're hearing a lot of noise, that's from the wind. Anyway, in this movie, the 2 characters are married and they have just purchased a new home and are settling in their new home, and things aren't going well between them. And they decide they want to take a break in their marriage. However, the holidays are coming, and the parents are coming, and the families are coming. So, will they be able to convince everyone that they're the happy couple that they once were, or will they turn into the happy couple again? I guess you'll have to tune in and find out on A Make or Break Christmas, or A Make or Break Holiday, on December 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Hallmark. Following the movie A Make or Break Holiday on Hallmark Channel is Finding Mr. Christmas Reunion. In this, Jonathan Bennett brings together all of the guys that were the contestants of season 2. And we will learn what happened with all those that were disqualified earlier on. And we will also find out from the gentleman who won what it was like to actually make a Hallmark movie. And there will be a few surprises along the way as well. So you will want to tune in to Finding Mr. Christmas Reunion on December 20th at 9:01 p.m. Eastern Time on Hallmark Channel. On December 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Hallmark Channel is The Christmas Baby. And this stars Catherine Barrow, Ali Liebert, and Barbara Niven. And in this movie, a baby mysteriously shows up on the doorstep of a couple, and they don't know whose baby it is. So life gets a little bit hectic around there, and they find out that they have to navigate between new terrain in their relationship with having the baby. It adds a new dynamic, and they also have to deal with what this does as far as their careers. So you will want to tune in to find out what happens and whether or not they can become parents, or what happens to the baby afterwards. So you will want to tune in to The Christmas Baby on Hallmark Channel on December 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Lifetime also has a couple of movies premiering this weekend. On December 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is Sweet Holiday Romance, starring Aaron Carpluck and Christopher Russell. Aaron plays a character who is a renowned pastry chef, and she decides to return to her hometown in Chicago area and enter a baking contest. And she asks to be her partner the owners, or the person who's putting on the baking contest, his nephew, who owns a fudge shop. And let's say they have different styles as far as, cooking and baking and whatnot, and they clash a lot. But do they also have sparks between them? I guess you'll have to tune in to find out whether or not their clashing and sparks turn into a sweet holiday romance or not. So tune in on December 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to Lifetime. Also on Lifetime, December 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is A Pickleball Christmas, starring James Rafferty and Zibby Allen. Rafferty plays a tennis pro whose parents own a racket club, and he returns home to help out and finds out that the racket club isn't doing very well and that they need to sell it. And he wants to save the racket club. Zibby Allen plays a pickleball expert, and so she challenges him to a tournament and decides that might help with fundraising for saving the racket club. Now, will they be able to save the racket club? And who will win the tournament? I guess you will find out as you tune in to A Pickleball Christmas, and that's on December 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Lifetime. Up TV also has a new premiere coming out this weekend, and that is Christmas with the Knightleys. And it's on December 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And this stars Celeste Desjardins and Joe Scarpolino and Brian Cook. Basically, she plays a character that is involved in a community center, and she has promised her students that she would have just a showcase Christmas for them. However, the community center is in some trouble where it may no longer exist, and she needs to try and save the community center. In doing so, she has agreed to be the date and the girlfriend of a billionaire. And the question is, will this cause some interesting challenges for her? as she tries to save the community center for those students and give them the showcase Christmas that she had hoped to give them? Or will she fall in love with a billionaire? Or both? I guess we'll find out. Tune in to Christmas with the Knightleys on Up TV at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on December 21st. Well, that is all of the new premieres that we have this week, and we hope that you enjoyed all the movies last week and would wish that you would leave us a comment about what you thought about the movies or the 2 episodes of the 12 Dates Till Christmas as well, and that you will leave us comments on what you think about the movies coming up after you've watched them, and the episodes, the final 2 episodes of the 12 Dates Till Christmas. We'd really like to hear your comments. Now, we will be skipping the next 2 weeks, and therefore will not have any further premiere updates for the next 2 weeks, but we will resume in early January to talk about what's coming out in January on all of these networks. So we hope that you have a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year, and just enjoy the holidays and family fun and the birth of Jesus Christ. Bye-bye.